Hi, welcome back to Killer Score, the the podcast that covers cult classic films and their scores and soundtracks that we believe deserve more attention. We talk about the composers too when we get around to it, and we're not getting sidetracked by weird crap. But for now, I am your host. I'm your host, D, and these are my co-hosts.
Hi.
So tell us about your film.
We kind of ran into this. Okay.
Right,
it's Erin time.
Yeah, Erin time.
Hi, my name is Erin. I'm one of the co-hosts here. And the movie that I picked this week, is The Craft. And now I'm talking about the one from 1996. I am not talking about Craft Legacy, but we will get into that later. This movie is one of those movies that I feel is like a little near and dear to my heart. It's one of those teen supernatural movies that came out in the 90s that were freaking everywhere. I mean, look at Buffy.
Yeah, this kind of kicked off the trend.
Well, yeah, kind of. I mean, Buffy came out later.
Would you lump Hocus Pocus into that?
Yes.
I wouldn't.
Well, 90s witch movies, yes. The teen supernatural movie, no.
Okay.
It, like, you can put Practical Magic in the same category in one end of the spectrum, but not the other.
Huh.
Because I know there's, like, a dude version of this movie that's just a total knockoff, too.
Yeah, I can't remember the name of that one. I didn't put in my notes. Do you know it?
No.
Okay. Anyway, so this movie has some of our Killer Score veterans on the crew. Graham Revel, who we know from Power Rangers,
and the Crow,
and Spawn,
and the Crow.
He did a lot in the 90s.
He really did.
He was a very busy man in the 90s,
there's a good chance he'll show up again at some point.
More than likely.
I already have another movie on my list that also has Graham Revel.
Wait, really?
Yeah. I screw it. I'll spoil it. I don't care. Yeah, because he also did the score for People Under the Stairs.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Huh. So, it also is directed by Andrew Fleming. If that name sounds familiar, he was a co-writer on Hamlet too.
Didn't he also direct it?
I think so.
Yeah. Yeah, he definitely directed it.
He directed it, and he was also one of the co-writers on that film.
So the guy who wrote The Craft also had a hand in Rock Me, Sexy Jesus.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
Rock me, sexy Jesus.
And it's stuck in your head again.
Yep.
For the second episode in a row.
It's been more than 2 episodes, let's be honest, Rich.
We love referencing Hamlet, too.
It's like that and Dewey Cox are the 2 movies that we end up referencing the most on this podcast.
I think, like, I wanted to... Hamlet 2 is one of those ones I wanted to bring into the consciousness more, because, like, there was already a really strong cult following for Dewey Cox.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But, like...
Hamlet 2, everyone just kind of forgot about or didn't see to begin with.
Yeah, they only, like, remembered the weird trailers, which featured Rock Me, Sexy Jesus.
Yeah, and when my dad finds out about this, he's gonna crucify me.
Yeah.
Irony!
Yeah.
Which, honestly, in context, is a really funny joke.
Yeah. Hamlet 2 is good. Go watch it. Go watch the episode.
Go watch our episode, then go watch Hamlet 2.
Yeah.
Or you can, go watch the movie and then go watch our episode so you have more context.
Yep.
Anyway, my phone keeps blacking out. So this movie stars Robin Tunney, Fairuza Balk, Neve or Neve Campbell?
Nev
Campbell, and Rachel True. This movie also came out but right before Scream did.
Ha!
Right before Nev Campbell really blew up.
Yeah. So if you're not familiar with this movie, it's about 4 teenagers who go to parochial school in LA.
Oh my god, this came out the same year as Scream.
Yeah, this came out like 3 months earlier. And 4 teenagers, they go to a parochial school in LA. They dabble in witchcraft. One has like all of them have their own little troubled backstories. Some are worse than others. And yeah, there's consequences to their actions, because karma's a bitch.
Oh.
But we'll get into that. So the movie itself had a $15 million budget. It made about a little over 55 million.
Okay.
So it did pretty good. It did pretty good at the box office at the both domestic and international, but critics did not like it.
Ooh.
It got mixed reviews at best. And also the MPAA did not like this movie.
Oh, you were telling me this story.
Yeah, they said that since it's witchcraft, it has to have an R rating.
Which is stupid.
Okay.
Yeah, they literally were like, well, we would give it a PG-13 rating if it had a different plot.
What is this,
And did
the
involve
70s?
Yeah.
Wait. When did Hocus Pocus came out? That got PG.
Yeah, but these are people actually practicing witchcraft.
And the witches are the bad guys in Hocus Pocus.
Yeah.
Also, it's Disney, so...
Also, it's Disney, so they could get away with whatever. PG.
Hold on. I'm curious. Keep going. I was just wanted to see something.
Yeah. So this movie has developed quite a cult following.
Okay, not a Disney associate, because I was...
No, it's not a Disney associate at all.
I was wondering if maybe, like, it was one of their arms.
Distributor.
Because, I was like, maybe Touchstone, maybe Buena Vista, because I think they own both of those.
They did at different times, yes. Yeah. Both in the 90s.
Yeah.
So, this movie has a huge cult following. I feel like this and, like, Practical Magic are two movies that got really big with witch talk. And there was a sequel that got made in 2020. I've heard it's just kind of okay, The Craft Legacy.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Wasn't this movie also lumped in with that recent last few years the TikTok trend of Dark Academia? Didn't this get thrown in with a lot of that?
A bit. Yeah, but I feel like, well, Dark Academia, I feel like a lot of it comes out of J.K. Rowling.
Yeah, a lot of people being like, I want that, but older and sexy.
Yeah, I can see the crap being thrown a little bit into that, but I feel like this is more whimsigoth.
Whimsigoth?
That's a thing that it's one of those aesthetics that people realize has been existing since the 90s.
Sam, I really wish I was good at Photoshop, because when I heard Whimsicott, I just immediately pictured the Pokemon Whimsicott, threw up an image of Whimsicott here. with goth attire and look to it.
Yeah, Whimsigoth is all like those blue and gold, like celestial themes and that kind of thing that were popular in the 90s.
If I can somehow doodle it, I'll put it up.
Do we know anyone good at Photoshop?
Honestly, if you can just get a PNG and just put it on the screen, you could do that.
Yeah, I could. If I have the motivation or craziness to do it.
Yeah. You can Richie, just Google search Whimsigoth and put a little picture on there. It's probably the first image you're going to find on Google.
Yeah, probably.
So
I would like to clarify, the Pokemon's name is not Whimsigoth, it is Whimsicott.
I know, do both.
Yes.
Show the difference.
Just put a little black eye on it.
So, the concept was created by producer Douglas Wick, who wanted to make a high school film about witchcraft. Douglas Wick, if you're familiar with that name, he was the producer on Gladiator.
Oh.
Memoirs of a Geisha.
Oh.
And Stuart Little. That's the punchline.
That's the second time we've used Stuart Little as a punchline, too.
It is. Was it Chicken Little we were talking about?
No.
Oh, it was Stuart Little.
No, it was Stuart Little, because I remember specifically the dude who did the score for Jacob's Ladder also did Stuart Little.
Oh my god, you're right.
Is Hugh Laurie also in this?
No.
Oh.
Hugh Laurie is not in this movie.
I still can't get over the fact that Hugh Laurie was in Stuart Little.
He did good. It's just funny.
And he's American in that movie. And his American accent is not as good as it was on House.
Yeah, it's funny because, like, I remember watching House when I was, like, in middle school. And I was just thinking, like, there's no way this guy's British. Oh, shit, he is British.
Yeah, it's like when you find out Andrew Lincoln is, like, British and you see an interview clip of him and you're like, what the...
Or like, Millie Bobby Brown.
Or Bob...
Oh, that's right, she is British.
Oh, she is. Or Bob Hoskins.
Oh, God, yeah.
Bob Hoskins, yeah.
I'm this Mario, you see.
Yeah, Roger Rabbit. It was a little silly, but it was fun. He was
a bit of a blighter, but...
It's a bit of a blighter. It is Watch the interview, people. It is so unnerving hearing Bob Hoskins' actual accent after Roger Rabbit.
I'm just laughing at the image of that British man smoking weed in a trailer with John Leguizamo. This weed is quite good. Fantastic stuff you've got here, John.
You got good stuff here, Johnny.
It's really helping me with my set injuries.
And with having to be in this movie.
True story, look it up. Bob Hoskins and John Leguizamo got smoked all the time on the Mario movie.
Just fucking...
Because Bob Hoskins insisted on doing his own stunts.
Oh, no.
And I think he broke or twisted something.
Had to be his legs because of all the jumping.
Yeah, and John Leguizamo started being like, "Hey, I got some weed."
Yeah.
And then they were like, "Man, we're making a shit movie." So when they weren't doing their scenes, they were just getting baked in John's trailer.
So
honestly, I mean, weed can help with pain.
It can. Oh wait, no, it was Bob's trailer because he was the star. But yeah, they were just getting baked in Bob Hoskins' trailer and stumbling out and being like, "All right, I guess actually it's the Koopa Man. All right, let's go."
Dennis Hopper was probably hitting that hard. Do you see how many times Dennis Hopper's fucking cracking up on Monkey?
You want to know my favorite part about that movie?
What?
2 things.
Yeah?
The set designer was the same set designer for Blade Runner.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
And
yeah.
Also, Dennis Hopper just did it for the money.
Oh, my God.
So his kids could have shoes,
yeah,
and then the kids... and it was like, Dad, I don't need shoes that badly.
It's so good.
Wait, is that the same decade that they did Speed, or was that the 90s?
Yeah, same decade.
Same decade, because the Mario movie came out in 1990.
Okay, well,
because Speed was
Dennis
90s
Hopper
too.
wasn't Speed, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, because it's funny, he actually was having a bit of a downslide in his career in the 80s, and what resurrected it was actually his critical evaluation in Blue Velvet.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, people loved him in Blue Velvet and talked about how effective of a villain he was.
Mm-hmm.
And he actually, that's when his career really kicked off as the villain actor, as a villain actor. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He became the guy for villain actors.
Yeah.
So if I'm quiet for a good amount of this episode before we screen, it's because I am completely out of my element. Haven't seen a clip or anything from this movie.
Oh, so we're both going in blind.
Oh,
Yep.
you too?
Yeah, I haven't seen this.
Huh. Yep.
I thought you saw it.
No.
I'm the only one who's seen this movie.
Okay, it's been
a while since we've had a blind one.
Yeah, it's been a while since we had a blind one from Erin specifically.
Yeah.
I think last one was...
What was the last one you did that we were both...
Metropolis?
I think so.
Probably.
Yeah.
That is one of the funniest ones we ever did, by the way.
I'm so checked out.
You are.
You were checked out. I was just...
Sorry.
I remember specifically trying to shill hard a project we were involved in, but you were done with exposition, so you were you were having none of it. I'm like, but they don't know what audio file I'm referring to, and I'm trying to show this thing we're in, wink, wink, and you're like, fuck you. You are this movie. You are so...
The movie is capitalism isn't that bad.
I was genuinely scared. I was trying to... I'm like, I just want to save this... Okay. And you're like, they don't care, Richie. Yeah. Anyway, The Craft.
More of The Craft. Tell us more about this film.
Yes, okay. So, they did a lot of research into Wicca and witchcraft for this movie. Consulting with actual witches and that kind of thing.
As one would hope.
As one would hope.
Yeah.
First, Bulk actually bought an occult... Sorry, I don't like using the word occult. A metaphysical store. And, worked with the people who already work there, I'd be like, hey, help.
Now, I, however, do like to use the word occult because it's cool as shit.
It is. It just has a lot of negative connotation.
Yeah.
But the soundtrack of this movie, so the score...
Grand Revel.
Scores Grand Revel. The soundtrack has Susie and the Banshees.
No.
Portishead.
Okay.
Heather Nova.
Mm-hmm.
And the song that everyone remembers from this is the Love Spit Love cover of How Soon Is Now.
Right.
Which later got used on Charmed as the theme.
Oh, that's the Charmed version?
Yeah. It was actually my introduction to the Smiths.
A funny thing, where next episode's also going to have a cover of a famous song as the central theme of the movie.
Yeah.
So stay tuned for that.
It would
Stay
be
tuned for that one.
How great would it be if one of you hadn't seen The Lost Boys and I could complete the trifecta?
That's too big.
That's too big, and we've all seen it.
It's too big, but the People Are Strange cover by Echo and the Bunnymen.
That is a great cover.
Great cover. It's weird how much he sounds like Jim Morrison in that.
Worst thing about Santa Carla, all the goddamn vampires.
Watch The Lost Boys. It's fucking great.
Go watch Lost Boys.
Yeah.
It's one tied with Near Dark is my favorite vampire movie, but
that's fair.
The Craft.
I mean, my personal favorite probably Let the Right One in, but we'll cover that sometime.
Yeah,
maybe next spooky season.
Or before that, if that film somehow ties into another holiday and I can shoehorn it in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So there's a So the movie was filmed entirely in and around Los Angeles. Like they filmed basically the entire movie in Southern California and LA.
Remember when you could do that for like
affordable amount of money?
Yeah. Like the first 3 seasons of Power Rangers were shot around the California area.
Yeah, now it's too expensive to shoot in California.
Yeah.
But as we said, this movie, alongside films like Practical Magic and Hocus Pocus, shows like Buffy and Charmed, it really popularized urban and dark fantasy, especially with teenagers and young adults. Mm-hmm. And also, this was the 90s, which was around the time the Dresden Files came out.
Yeah.
Which really popularized urban fantasy and fiction.
Yeah. And
of course, this was like the bedrock.
I wouldn't say it's the bedrock, but it was in a very strong time period for urban and dark fantasy.
Yeah, because like what really, really kicked off and popularized urban fantasies, let's face it, it was Buffy.
It was Buffy, yeah.
It was 100% Buffy.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Not the original movie, though.
No, the TV show.
Yeah.
That's a weird movie.
It's fun. It's fun.
Paul Rubens as a vampire.
It does. You're right.
I'd say he's one of the best parts of that movie.
He is one of the best parts of that movie, and also the mentor character is good.
Merrick.
Yes.
Played by Donald Sutherland. My God, you should. The fucking interviews with Joss Whedon about how much he hated Donald Sutherland because he kept fucking sabotaging the movie.
It's fucking great.
Like, even.
Good on you, Donald Sutherland.
Let's get. Recipes Donald Sutherland, but
what's really funny to me too about that is like, I shit you not, the Buffy movie exists in a weird nebulous semi-canon state with the TV show.
There's actually a comic called Buffy the Vampire Slayer: The Origin, which is a adaptation of Joss Whedon's script and more tonally in line with the TV show.
Yeah, because in the TV show, she mentions having problems in California and her gym burning down, which is something that happens in the movie. And she mentions that she was trained by another Watcher before.
And even Joss Whedon, when he read Origin, he said, it's got problems here and there, but you can more or less count that as canon because it's true to the script and free of a certain thespian who shall remain hated. I'm on the record.
Give it up for old British actors hating the fantasy projects they're involved in.
Not British.
Oh, Donald Sutherland's
He's Canadian.
British? Really?
Oh yeah, he's Canadian.
Kiefer Sutherland's Canadian too.
Oh, are they related?
his dad.
What?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
I never knew that.
Now when you look at the face, it kind of makes sense.
Yeah, it kind of makes sense now. What the fuck?
They're like kind of an acting family.
Oh,
Oh yeah, you're right, because there's more Sutherlands.
Yeah.
Or like the Dreyfuses.
Or the Barrymores.
Why is the Dreyfuses the worst? The first one I think of. What I think of.
Not the Barrymores who've been acting since the 1800s.
Not the Dreyfuses. Not the frickin' the Sheens.
Yeah.
I think I'm with the Dreyfuses.
Well, like, again, not a fan of Joss Whedon, but I kind of feel bad for his script kind of getting butchered.
Yeah, I didn't even go with like something like the Russells, because Kurt Russell's on X too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't Clint Eastwood's son also act?
Yes he does, and so does oh god, who was I thinking of? That's not important.
Oh, whatever.
The Craft.
Anyway, back to the movie. So, let me grab this and actually pay attention to what I'm doing. Okay, so...
Novel idea.
So the makeup artist for this film, his name is Tony Gardner. Does his name sound familiar to you, D?
Yes, it does.
He designed Daft Punk's helmets.
Oh my god.
Holy shit, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so...
Neat.
And imagine, like, I'm just imagining, like, the guy who did the makeup for a movie like this going on to design helmets for Daft Punk.
Yeah, because this was a couple of years before Daft Punk had their debut with Homework.
Yeah.
98, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so this would have been 2 years before. So, I will bring up the one thing that, in retrospect, is kind of yikes.
Oh.
So,
1 year.
1 year, okay.
Because, yeah, Homework dropped in 97. I don't know if that's when they debuted the helmets, but I'll see.
Anyway, so actually, let me backpedal a little bit. So, 85 actresses auditioned for this film. Because a lot of people really wanted in on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Including Scarlett Johansson, Angelina Jolie, and Alicia Silverstone.
Okay, so apparently about 3 years, because while Homework debuted a year later, Daft Punk didn't come out in public with their robot personas until 1999.
Oh, okay. They eventually went with Rachel True for Zabok, Nev Campbell, and Robin Tunney. Robin Tunney had recently shaved her head for Empire Records and had to wear a wig the entire movie. They also filmed the movie in chronological order as much as they could, due to weather and that kind of thing. Because they wanted to get more natural reactions out of the actresses, as like the plot went on.
Yeah.
Progressed. But here's the thing that was kind of yikes. So they cast Rachel True, who is a black woman.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And they originally had their character's name was originally going to be Rachel.
Okay.
But they changed the character and also her plot line when they cast Rachel True. Her name became Rochelle. And her main like conflict is racist bullies. Which I'm like, it's pretty yikes.
That's a little weird.
It's a little yikes.
That's what I was thinking of, by the way. I was like, how is it not the Baldwins or the Coppolas that we brought up first?
The Baldwins. Well, the Coppolas do more directing.
But they have a huge acting family.
That is true.
Nicolas Cage.
That is true.
Coppola.
Sophia Coppola, yeah.
Could you really call that acting, though?
She got better.
I gotta say her later.
I would say she also directs.
Yeah, post Godfather 3, her acting really improves.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Huh. Well, that's a off-screen recommendation for Rich.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Don't watch The Godfather 3, though.
Don't.
Unless you want to see the meme scene that everyone loves from that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm just
when I think I'm out, that pull me back.
It's really funny to me because my knowledge of that scene is not only from the meme but from Sopranos.
Oh yeah, because Sylvia always does.
Does that.
Yeah.
So that's basically the majority of my notes that I had that aren't spoilerific.
Okay.
There is one more that I thought was kind of funny. A little bit of dumb trivia.
Huh?
So you know the Katy Perry song "Dark Horse"?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was inspired by this movie.
What?
Why did they?
I don't get it.
How do you go from point A to point B?
Why the Egypt then?
Why the?
Well, the song, not the music video.
Yeah, but why was the music video Egypt?
I have no freaking clue.
And why the rap verse then?
Wait.
Who even was the rapper on Dark Horse?
Juicy J.
The fact you know that off the top of your head is astonishing to me.
What?
Do you like Katy Perry that much?
No.
Because, I could understand going, oh yeah, California Girl, Snoop Dogg, E.T., Kanye West. But, Juicy J is the one you know off the top of your head? For Dark Horse?
I watch a lot of Todd in the Shadows, okay?
Okay, but, what was the last time anyone heard from Juicy J? What is Juicy J doing right now? Is he working at Subway?
Starbucks?
That's a little... I don't know.
I don't know. What is the last you heard of Juicy
I don't
J?
know.
I'm gonna go to Wikipedia now.
Wait. But I've got a feeling as to why Egyptian theme. Let me see. Speaking of Todd in the Shadows, music video directed by...
Phantom Vendor, 3-6 Mafia.
Oh, I'm surprised. Rare video not directed by Dave Meyers, because he does some weird shit.
And he directs a lot of music videos.
Yeah. Juicy J is still releasing music.
Huh.
Yeah.
He's also doing a lot of production work.
Oh, that's probably why. He's probably stepping behind.
He's doing production work for Glorilla, Sexy Red, Megan Thee Stallion.
I guess he stepped behind the mic.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. The Dr. Dre approach.
Yeah,
he went behind the
Project
soundboard. Pat a lot.
Okay.
So, any other craft
Good
facts?
on you, Juicy J.
No, everything else I have is kind of spoilerific, so.
All right. Mind
so
if...
who wants to read... Actually, let me take the plastic off, because we never actually...
I mean, we could probably take the plastic off after.
Yeah, after.
Someone reads.
After someone...
on it.
Never mind.
All right, never mind.
She's
ruined it.
She said...
You ruined it.
Ruined it.
Soiled it. Soiled it.
Do you realize? Let me tell you something.
Anyway.
For context, we totally didn't watch Smiling Friends before this episode.
And for context, I'm totally not referencing the Christian video.
Shut up.
There you go. Who wants to read it?
I'll do it.
Yeah, it's been a while
since
you've read. Go right ahead.
All right. Sarah has always been different. So as the newcomer at St. Benedict's Academy, she immediately falls in with the high school outsiders. But these girls won't settle for being a group of powerless misfits. They have discovered the craft, and they are going to use it. That's it.
And then it goes on critic
Then
reviews.
it's like, critics say that.
It's spellbound.
Funny. I'm paraphrasing, but critics are spellbound, calling the craft funny. They said some other stuff too, but I want to emphasize funny.
Yeah, also, I do want to say that Robin Tunney has had quite a career. Same goes for Fruza Balk.
Yeah.
And people still basically know both of them as that girl from The Craft.
Yeah. I mean, Neve Campbell has at least escaped that.
Yeah, because Scream.
Yeah, most people for
Scream.
Neve Campbell go, oh yeah, the lady from Scream.
Yeah, the girl from Scream. Yeah.
And weirdly enough, the other thing I know Neve Campbell for is, I think she did voice acting in The Lion King 2. I think she was Kiara.
She was?
I think so. Hold on.
Look that up,
Hold
I feel
on.
like you're wrong.
No, I'm sure I'm right about that. You can't out voice actor me.
Fucking episode.
You can't. This is me in voice acting. You know this. You know it in your heart of hearts.
No, you're right.
Ha!
Weird.
Got him! Got him!
You know what are some other acting families I thought of off the top of my head?
What?
It's kind of crazy that two separate doctors that played the Doctor have acting families.
Really?
Yeah, Pertwee and Charlton.
Oh, yeah, because both their kids are actors, too.
Yeah. In fact, I'm going to probably blow your mind a little here.
Mm-hmm.
You know Gotham?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah, Alfred.
Oh.
That's Sean Pertwee. That's John
Oh,
Pertwee's
that's
kid.
cool.
Yeah.
Also,
That's the third Doctor's son playing Alfred.
Apropos. Anyway.
I was also gonna say, Sam Trofton, who is shit, what's his, I'm blanking on his name right now. No, it's not Sam, his father's name.
Oh, Patrick Troughton.
Patrick Troughton. His son Sam Trofton is an actor. He was in the 2006 BBC series Robin Hood.
And fun fact, his other sons, David and Michael Troughton, are also actors.
Yeah.
Okay, before editing Richie Wants to Die, let's crack in.
Yep. And we're back. We just finished watching The Craft, and for the uninitiated, which is everyone but me, I want to know, what do you guys think? Who wants to go first?
Oh, you might as well pass it down the line.
Yeah,
pass it
you
down
first.
the line.
Oh, yeah, you first.
I didn't learn a single crafting skill in this movie.
You don't have to light a candle.
That's true, but like that title, false advertising. There is nothing to do about crafting. It's like, you know, like when you watch The Office, you learn about office stuff. What did I learn about The Craft? Witches? Should have been called The Witches. Am I
I'll show you how to
right?
make this.
Roald Dahl's estate would probably have something to say about that, but
Yeah.
but fuck
Anyway,
that guy.
yeah. No, in all seriousness, I thought this film was quite enjoyable. I don't know why I said it that way.
Yeah, let's say what?
D.
Gas leak, what can I say?
We should be concerned.
Yeah, we should be concerned. Nobody light a match. Wait, there's one quick way to test if we have a gas leak or not.
Do not.
What? Oh my God! Why?
No gas leak.
With the blowtorch. Let me get away from the water bottle.
So we don't have a gas leak, and The Craft is a solid movie. You know, look, 7 out of 10 for me. I liked it. I liked it well enough. Was it like my favorite movie I've ever seen? No. Like it as Richie observed while we were watching, does take a little while to get going.
Yeah, it's got a slow start, folks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my biggest complaint, I would say, with this movie is
how much it doesn't actually rain in LA.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. But no, I was gonna say
Artistic license.
escalation.
Yeah.
Cause like it just goes 0 to 10 basically.
Mhm.
There's like no in between in like the whole power corruption thing.
Yeah.
It's like they get a smidge of power and automatically they're like, yes, we're evil.
Yeah.
And that's why I said, to clarify, I also like this movie. It was a good time. The acting's great. The score was phenomenal. The licensed soundtrack was great. Cinematography pretty good. But I had a hard time believing that some of the characters went as quick as they did.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
no matter how
tight.
tight.
More pacing.
Yeah.
Like
Or better pacing.
I mean, Nancy I buy just because like we see that like
She's manipulative.
yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah.
we do see that she's has like the most troubled like home life.
She has the most damage going on there.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, one thing I do want to say is we never see anything about Rochelle's family.
No, we don't.
Which, that, as alluded to in the beginning, is kind of a problem because I do like Rochelle. She's great.
Yeah.
And the other one, the first one who befriends Sarah, what's her name?
Bonnie.
Hers makes like also very little sense to me because unlike Nancy, we see she has a very loving and caring mother.
Yeah.
Literally, her main problem is being made fun of for her scars.
For burn scars, yeah.
And then meanwhile, poor Rochelle is kind of turned into a prop because her
Yeah.
because her
plot
troubles,
line.
Racism. It's just racism.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
No.
But
well, there's a lot wrong with racism, but
no, I mean, there's nothing wrong with making that the character arc.
No.
But and it is kind of satisfying to see the bullies get their comeuppance.
I just feel like
they could have done more.
Yeah.
I just feel like Rochelle and Bonnie's like, I like, not to downplay things, but I feel like their situation feels a lot less complex and like understanding than like Sarah and Nancy's does.
Yeah.
Because like we don't know what Rochelle's home life is like, and she's got the least character development. We see how shitty Nancy's home life is, but like Sarah and Bonnie have seemingly very caring parents.
Yeah, Bonnie's mom is there when she's getting the procedures done on her scars.
Yeah.
And she's holding her hand and stuff.
Yeah. And I mean, granted, Sarah does have the unfortunateness of when she says everything in touch turns to shit, her dad just happens to be dressed like shit, but seriously, who thought it was a good idea to put that man in an all green and brown outfit when someone says everything I touch turns to shit?
That's fair.
I mean, that had to be.
It wasn't yellow and brown.
that had to have been purposeful. But the thing
I don't think so.
The thing with Rochelle is that it's very much white people writing black character problems.
Yeah.
That's my problem with it. It's not necessarily the idea itself, but the execution is very shallow.
And her racist bully's hair falls out, and we're supposed to be like, "Oh my god! Oh, that's awful!" It's like,
no, I was just like laughing at the bully whose hair was falling out. Like
losing hair is the least of what a racist deserves.
It's also just one of those things that's like, but why would I care though? But why would I be like, oh my god, oh no, power corrupting? Like,
it's like, yeah, but
like the problem.
You might as well have made her stub her toe, basically.
Yeah, like I enjoy the movie, but the problem is like when we first see them use their powers for like selfish means, it's all stuff that's like
benign.
It's like, okay, that's understandable. You lashed out at your piece of shit stepfather.
He was gonna kill you, clearly.
Yeah, he had rage issues and stuff. You're healing your burn scars so that you get bullied for, which don't even get me started though on like one of my most hated tropes that is like
the makeover.
I was gonna say more of the fact that like beauty equals worth.
Yeah.
Granted that something I'll say about that in this case is that it is framed as a misconception from Bonnie's end.
Yeah, I guess, but
because like
it's a character flaw.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's like
once her scar spoiler. Once like she loses her scars, she becomes like a narcissistic bitch.
Yeah, and also, oh my god, if you're really beautiful and care a lot about your appearance, you're evil. Because like the more powerful the girls get, the more conventionally attractive they get. You know, they start wearing more revealing clothing and stuff.
They start gothing it up.
It's like, oh, their skirts are all shorter now,
and they're black.
Yeah. And oh, look, they're showing their cleavage off because they're evil now.
It's one of those things.
Honestly,
where
I want to see how that flies in an actual Catholic school.
Yeah.
Right.
It's one of those things where it's like you get it. It's one of those things where being ahead of its time, for the time, dated it in other ways. It's like, for the time, it was probably a more positive witchcraft portrayal. But then it fell into some bad, nasty tropes along the way.
It fell into some bad tropes, yeah.
I just realized something.
Yeah? What'd you realize?
Why did they make it a Catholic school?
So they could be vilified for being witches.
Yeah.
That's basically it.
But like,
Yeah, it's Catholic.
Tell me how, and okay, this is gonna sound a little pedantic, but at the same time, you'll get what I'm saying.
Okay.
How does it being a Catholic school figure into the plot?
Other than them being ostracized?
Other than them being ostracized for being witches in a Catholic school.
Okay, but did the girls face serious repercussions for this?
Not by the staff, but by the students. They were being bullied.
Okay. Do we see one scene of them at a mass?
Yeah.
And the nuns are the teachers.
And that's pretty much it. Why wasn't this a normal high school?
See, I'm inclined to agree. If you're gonna do something like this, Stephen King it up.
Yeah, if you're going to make it a Catholic school, you have to make a point by making it a Catholic
school. They definitely could have done more of a point by doing like the whole like
religious
angle.
stigmatization of like other religions towards certain religions,
orientations.
Yeah.
Look at Saved. Saved is, I mean, granted that's a comedy movie, whereas this is a drama, but Saved actually put Mandy Moore in like an explicitly Catholic schoolgirl, like alpha girl position, and all the other characters were they were Jewish, they were gay, they were, and you know it actually took her to task for judging all of them for that.
And also, I'm gonna be real, I never went to Catholic school, but I know that like none of the shit that happens in this movie would ever fly in a Catholic school.
No, absolutely
not. First of all,
not.
Catholic schools would not have a dive team.
Yeah, but also like, you know, the second a guy joked like I got laid this weekend in a class, do you know what would happen to that guy?
He would have gotten beaten with a roller.
Yeah. Not only that, but he probably would have gotten in some serious shit. The teacher wouldn't just be like,
I went to an all-boys school and that didn't happen.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, it's so up its own, like, it seemed like they were just like, I guess the school we're filming at is kind of Catholic.
Yeah.
Or Catholic adjacent, so we're just gonna
roll with it.
And I also know I made a Stephen King joke earlier, but some of the bullies from Carrie would look at the dudes from the beginning and be like, dude, loosen up, lighten up on these girls, take it easy.
I don't know. Have you been a high school girl?
Have you seen a Stephen King bully? They have zero chill.
Also, have you been a girl in high school? Because that shit happens all the time.
Never mind.
I was going to say, Stephen King bullies just basically immediately go to slurs and trying to kill you.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah, like Henry Bowers from It.
The bully, yeah, and, you know, the bullies in Stand By Me, the bullies in any Stephen King movie.
It's like one, because literally, this is literally how high school works when you're a girl. If you tell a guy no, he will tell everyone that you're suck at sex and you're pregnant or have an STD. Yeah.
And if that had happened to her, she would have gotten called in by the nuns and be like, my child, we heard of your sin.
If they even care.
Yeah.
If they care.
Yeah.
But,
if they care. Yeah. That's the emphasis, is if
they
care.
Like, the thing is, with how this movie starts, I feel like, I get that they had a story to frame, and they had to set the stage for, these are the witches, that this is what they're up against, these are the people they're dealing with, but it feels so long. Like, the wind up is so labored.
And I will say, like, my big issue with making it a Catholic school is, like, it literally affects the plot in no way.
It's hand wavy. It's very hand wavy.
Yeah, and you're like, but why is it a Catholic school?
Yeah.
Like, why did her dad enroll her in a Catholic school? There's no indication that they're a religious family.
Well, the thing is, I don't think it was a religion thing. I think it was more over, like, this is a better school in this area.
I guess, but, like, they could have just made it even, like, a private, like, a fancy private school or some shit.
But a lot of private schools are parochial.
I guess, but, like, I hate to do that thing of, like, I'm going to write the movie better than the writers, but if you're going to make it a Catholic school and you're going to use a religion like Wicca that is typically stigmatized by the mainstream public, make that a plot point. It's like, why does this outcast girl find solace with these other outsiders? Oh, it's because she's already being bullied and she feels like an outsider. Oh, there's this outsider religion that I am finding myself agreeing with more than the mainstream religion that has been forced down my throat by society.
There are little glances of that nuance that could have been expanded. Like, I will say, the best parts of the movie for me are towards the middle beginning. Like when they're starting to bond. Mm-hmm. And when you got that montage of them hanging out and practicing magic. Mm-hmm. Because more of that, and it could have really driven home just how much it hurt that these girls are falling apart, which I don't think any of us are going to disagree. The chemistry between the leads is pretty good.
Yeah, it's just like when they all fall apart, I don't really buy it. Because it just happens so quick.
It does happen really quickly. It's like you think it would happen over the course of the entire school year.
No, it's more like, boom, overnight, bitch.
It's just like, I have a snippet of power now, so now I am the most evil person in the world. Mm-hmm.
Well, almost as bad as Emerald Twilight.
Also, there's the whole pursuit of power or wanting to stand up for yourself kind of makes you evil.
I think they're going for more of a power corruption angle.
Yeah. Well,
Or it's like, don't abuse power.
Well, they even actually say, they actually mention halfway through the movie the threefold rule, which is a thing in Wicca that is anything you do comes back to you 3 times, which is also foreshadowing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just really wish that, there had been more of a, less of, dragging their feet with the typical high school stuff for, the first, half hour of the movie. Mm-hmm. And then, get into the bonding stuff a little quicker, get into the witch stuff a little quicker, and then take your time with showing the power corrupting, Mm-hmm. Have them start out with doing small things for themselves. And then it escalates, and then it escalates. Culminate with her killing her father to really set it off when it's like, oh, shit, she's using her power to kill people. Because when she kills the bully again, it's like, well, she already killed someone. Why is this now?
Yeah,
the big, oh my god, she killed somebody thing. It's like, she already did.
Granted.
Yeah, I feel like this movie needed another 20 minutes.
I guess. Yeah. Yeah, it did. I guess you could make the
20 minutes. Needed maybe another pass or two by some other writers and editors on the script. You know?
Although, D, I will say, at least if you squint, you could probably say that the death of insert bully name here. I know his name, but his name's Chris. But I don't want to spoil that. Fuck it.
But also at the same time,
I feel like that was. They're framing it as worse because he wasn't actively out to kill anyone.
It's also kind of weird they build up all this stuff with Chris and then they just kill him.
Yeah.
Pretty early on, too.
Yeah.
When you really think about it.
The movie never punishes Sarah for her selfish actions, really.
No.
Because it's the whole reason this happened with all this stuff with Chris happened is because you abused magic.
Yeah.
But she's a hero, don't you get it?
Honestly, the worst thing that happens to her is that scene by the beach, but that's
sorry.
And the attempted sexual assault, but it's over so quick, and it's they should have had it punish her in some way, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe have Chris dying be a culmination of her magic.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe
Like something backfires.
Chris is so blind with love that like something happens that causes him to die or something like that.
Yeah.
Or like
he fell out the window after her.
Yeah. or like, like suicide's a running theme in this movie. Maybe have him actually kill himself because she's neglecting.
That would have hit like a brick.
Yeah.
I actually kind of dig that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know that's fucked up, but yeah.
Yeah, and then it's like you're spreading death around by abusing your magic.
I
feel like
Yeah.
that would be that would be the good moment to have Sarah, I think, wake up to like the abusive power of magic in the movie.
Yeah.
I just thought of something.
Instead of just her friends turn evil. Oh!
I just thought of something. I know one's a movie, one's a TV show.
Yeah.
Bringing it back to what we said earlier, I feel like Willow from Buffy did this whole thing better.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. The corruption of Willow arc. I will say that works. Really.
Yeah, that like very superhero-ish.
Yeah.
Very Dark Phoenix.
Oh, very Dark Phoenix.
But let's talk about what we liked about this, though. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean,
again, the acting's great.
Acting's great. I really like the music.
I like the music too.
Nev Campbell, I think in particular, makes her desperation for beauty believable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just so unfortunate. It's that typical Hollywood thing of like, she has some few minor superficial scars. She's hideous.
Well, it's all over her back and arms.
I understand, but it's like, it just looks like it doesn't look as bad as it could.
Yeah.
It
could be an effects limitation.
It's like, we can't ugly up our pretty actress too much.
Well, I think it's also more of a thing that for the scene she's in, she's probably in the makeup chair for 3 hours.
I get it, but at the same time, it's that whole typical thing of like Hollywood tells you that the girl with unkempt hair and some scars is hideous.
Honestly, I feel like it's more of like a time and limitations kind of thing than that. Probably because like I think about how I'm just going to use this as an example. For the scene, I'm just going to use this as a random example, but for the scenes in Outlander where Jamie's back is showing, he's in the makeup chair for like 3.5 hours before they start filming.
Holy shit!
Because they have to cover his back and scars.
Wow.
I'm just I just had a very funny thought I wanted to say. Oh God.
Yeah.
I like her like superficial scarring that it's like she's hideous. I feel like Ernest Cline watched this movie and went, write that down.
Oh my God.
Good one. But yeah. I think Fairuza Balk easily is the best performance out of the four, though.
Absolutely.
I know we said this movie has pacing problems, but her descent is really well done, I'd say. Or at the very least, she seems like she's having fun.
I feel like she goes too quick, like I said.
She goes too quick, but she plays it well. Like
I
the
know
performance.
There's deleted scenes and that kind of thing. It's on the Blu-ray somewhere. I feel like it's just one of the things where it's like cut on room floor.
This is definitely one of those movies that I feel like it could be improved by like a director's cut, you know?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Like it's not like gonna voice one of my controversial opinions here on the podcast.
What?
Well, in the space of the context, it can be very controversial, but I'm gonna say it anyway. I personally really dislike the director's cut of Donnie Darko.
Yeah.
I feel like the song and music placement and choices in the theatrical cut are much better. And also, I feel that, like, the metaphysical and spiritual aspects of, like, the narrative of Donnie Darko are much more important than how the actual time travel works. Mm-hmm. And most of the deleted scenes in the director's cut of Donnie Darko are just, like,
explaining
expository for how the time travel system in this series works, which like it doesn't matter.
It's not needed.
It doesn't matter.
It is demonstration of the principle that less is sometimes more.
Yeah, because Donnie Darko, does time travel play into the plot? Yes. Is it what the plot's about? No. It's a Last Temptation of Christ allegory.
Yeah.
I was also gonna say, it's funny how you mentioned Donnie Darko, because I was expecting you to go with like Blade Runner Final Cut or something.
No, everyone likes the director's cut.
What masochist likes the theatrical?
Who likes
No, I'm saying
cut
saying is when the director's cut or the final cut or whatever is better than the theatrical, like in Blade Runner.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no, that's a case where it's 100% the case. Some dumbass executive thought that you should have
putting a narration
for everything.
Even after Harrison Ford tried to actually intentionally sabotage it, I almost called him Han Solo.
Oh my god. Indiana Jones.
You're gonna die. You're gonna die. Harrison Ford just placed a curse on you from miles away.
Yeah.
From three or 35
he's asleep because he's face it. There's a 3-hour time gap. He's asleep right now.
Oh yeah, it would be 12:30 in the morning.
Yeah, and he's he's getting older. He's got probably asleep at this point.
He's in his fucking 80s, isn't he?
No, because California's 3 hours behind us.
Oh no, he's awake.
He's having dinner.
He's awake.
He just stopped eating dinner and he just sent out an ethereal power into the void.
Oh no!
And he's just babe, what was that? Somebody called me on Solo.
Anyway, let's talk about the score.
Yeah.
The score. Oh my god, the ambience, the ambient incidental tracks are so good.
They are.
Yeah.
Especially in those night scenes.
Yeah.
When they're driving back to Sarah's house.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It's got you made some sort of comparison.
Oh yeah,
talking...
when they're on the with Chris. The drum machines in the instrumental made it sound a lot like an Akira Yamaoka track.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, if you're
me, that's really high praise.
Yeah,
if you're unaware.
Yeah, if you're getting Akira Yamaoka comparisons, you're doing something very, very right.
It's very high praise for me.
Yes.
And I like the licensed soundtrack too. That even though as you said there are some Simpsons jokes to make out of the opening.
Yeah, the opening really, I understand. Oh God, I just realized something.
What?
Yeah.
How did no one in the editing room guys go guys? This is the Simpsons intro.
I think they kept it because they thought it was fun.
Because this is 96. The Simpsons was
at its
for 6
peak.
years.
The Simpsons was at some of its peak popularity at that time.
Honestly, I feel like someone thought about it and then said, "No, let's keep it."
So,
because someone said, "Guys, we're opening with yellow text going through some clouds. And it says the blank."
I'm gonna look up something real quick.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love that cover of Tomorrow Never Knows.
Yeah, that's a really good cover. It's a interesting choice to open your movie with, especially since there's no covers of
Okay.
No,
because we were talking about how San Francisco to LA, where you could drive that, and they were actually that's about 6.5 hours.
Have fun.
You can still drive that, but a lot of people prefer to fly.
But if you live in the same state, why aren't you what
if it's Texas though?
I just hate that you can make her feel even more like an outsider if she's just from a completely different
area,
country, or another state. Because here's the thing, they act like
if she was from Michigan or something.
Yeah, the family's oh, we're packing up and moving so you can get away. And you
drove 6 hours south.
You drove 6 hours north.
South.
You went 6 hours south. That's like me going, yeah, we really got to get away from this, and I moved to Pennsylvania.
It's we really got to get away from this. I'm in Ohio.
Yeah. It's wow, you went real far there.
Yeah.
If they could have made her from Michigan.
Hell, go all the way over to the
East Coast. Do a revert. Do literally pull a Karate Kid, because
Danny
moves all the way from New Jersey to California, like, you know.
Yeah.
And that's some culture shock.
Yeah, do a fish out of water thing. Like, there's a lot more they could do to make her feel like...
Yeah, because they mentioned San
out of
Francisco
place.
twice in this movie, and I'm just like...
That's not a big deal.
That's not that... Like, I get that there's some cultural differences between LA and San Francisco.
But it's like...
But
not
it's
that
like...
much.
But you're still in California.
You're still California people.
Yeah.
Like, the only time... There are a few exceptions, I will say, of, like, being in the same state and being completely different places.
Meh.
If you're in an Amish country, like, area in Pennsylvania, like, southwestern PA, and then you go to Philly, that's completely different.
Okay, and, like, here's, like, not to do toot our own horns, but it's like, everyone knows how different East Coast people are.
Yes.
Yeah.
From, like, the rest of the country. So, like, make her from the East Coast to make her an outsider. Like, everyone's, like... Because, like, lean into, like, the petty shallowness of, like... Californian culture. And, like, doing the whole, like, backhanded compliment thing of California.
Mm-hmm.
And have them be shocked by the typicalness of, like, the East Coast, which is...
Well, fuck you too, buddy.
Which is just insanely blunt.
I hate how
Which is just, like... That's a brave look on you. Well, at least I'm not an ugly bitch.
Yeah.
And just have them be like...
See...
Because that's how it is with East Coasters. Like,
yeah.
If you try to backhand or compliment us, we just go...
Yeah, go fuck yourself.
Fuck you. And they're like...
So go fuck yourself, or my favorite response, which is something that I grew up on the East Coast. High school girls. You're so brave.
Yeah.
Ah.
And it's like, you could do something like that, but it's like, oh my god, it's such a culture shock. She moved from San Francisco to Los Angeles.
That's funny.
Yeah,
also,
that's one thing that always annoyed me about this movie. I'm like, that's like a 5 or 6 hour drive.
It would be like if they did this movie and it's like, my god, she moved from Philadelphia to Pittsburgh.
See, I hate how my brain works. But now I want the Rich Eckert cut of The Craft, where she's in a fucking Eagles jersey, and someone insults her jersey, and she slams the girl's head into a locker.
She's like, you can't get a good fucking cheesesteak out here.
You guys don't even know what a cheesesteak is.
You don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
That's because you're culinary morons.
Fucking whiz wit. How many times do I have to repeat it? I don't know what that means.
That's a cheesesteak with whiz and peppers and onions.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Yeah. For all you
non-East
Coasters in our show.
Weirdly enough, this has become our most East Coast centric episode. It's not even a movie that's set on the East Coast.
No, it isn't.
It's just us talking about how much we hate people from California.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, score's great. And
any subscribers from California, though?
I would... The fucking bait and switch.
You guys make nice gestures.
I was like, let me explain, and then you're just like...
You're like... They mean that affectionately.
I didn't double bird you. Okay? This is like a sign of affection.
Yeah, exactly.
If I go like this, then it's really bad. That's when you really piss me off. It's just like...
I was saying what means you got cut off in traffic.
Yeah. And the one that, for me personally, but this is just because I spent time in a production of it, and I learned of this, and I've...
Well, is this about the Crucible?
No, and I've incorporated it into my own body language because I feel like it's much more violent of a reaction personally towards like being offended by someone, which is the classic.
Oh,
yeah,
that's the Italian.
Yeah,
fuck you, right?
Yeah,
an uppercut.
Yeah, the up yours, because that's literally what that is.
Yeah,
I just like shove it up your ugly ass. That's right, shove it up your ugly ass. God, I love the Big Bill Hells video. That's a classic.
Yeah, flawed but good.
Yeah, Like I said, 7 to 8 out of 10 for me, you know, which is still good.
Oh yeah,
still
absolutely.
Good. Mm-hmm.
And I like the ones that rarely resonate with you, Erin.
Yeah.
Because like you always something I've noticed is that you always bring a little to yourself to the table.
Yeah.
Because like I'm the trivia guy. I'm the guy who could make mini documentaries if I had the time or patience.
I'm all over the fucking place.
Yeah, you're the wild card, but like
it's just like, what's D gonna bring to the table? Fuck if I know.
I usually
like, this is near and dear to me. And you're like, okay.
I'm just like, this is kind of cool.
I mean, occasionally I'll do something near and dear, like Near Dark, because
you're wearing the shirt.
Have I done anything that we would describe as near and dear to me for this podcast?
Probably. I would just have to think about which movie that is and go through our 77 episodes.
Put in the comments below which of my films I put that was clearly near and dear to me.
Tron?
Shaun of the Dead.
Shaun of the Dead, yes.
Shaun
there
of
we
the Dead. That's true. I did relate my personal stories I have about that movie.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
About how it was like background stuff I'd fall asleep to.
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
True.
And you were talking about how much you respected David Yost and how much you resonated.
Yep. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm yawning a lot.
That's okay.
Name one of mine. Which ones? I already named Near Dark.
Yeah, Near Dark.
But which ones clearly were like Richie?
That surfing one?
Ghost Dog?
Correct and correct.
I'm sorry. Endless Summer.
Endless Summer. Thank you.
That surfing one.
That surfing one. But yeah, Ghost Dog. That was a big one.
Yeah.
We all had a good time with that.
Yeah.
And one of our best analytical episodes.
I would say so too. I just realized something that like I'm kind of surprised didn't play into the film more.
Yeah.
What?
So we see they all have like animals that they're associated with, and I kind of expected that to like play into the finale.
Yeah.
More.
Yeah, like snake, the fish,
Which, by the way,
parakeet.
That would have been something
parakeet.
good. Maybe when like they're having their showdown, like birds show up and start swarming, like swarming Nancy and like like pecking at her and stuff like that.
Like Nancy getting pecked to death by parakeets. It's really funny.
Pull a Hitchcock,
Oh yeah.
It's funny because parakeets have like really curved in beaks, so they can't really do much pecking.
I'm not saying it has to be a parakeet, but like just like a swarm of angry birds. That would be something.
Or go the classic route. Go crows.
Or like have like when those animals show up to like menace her, have like a bunch of birds show up and just start killing them and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like that.
Go.
Honestly, one thing I was gonna say is, why do you have rats and snakes in the same room?
Yeah.
That just seems like a bad idea.
Counterintuitive. Also, I want to say something too. That's another problem I got. I hope you're scared of snakes because they use them over and over again.
Yeah, and it's not even something clever like and like
and I'm not a snake person. I can get freaked out by them. They scare the shit out of my grandmother, so I've got a vendetta. But
I'll say when the scary I will say if we're gonna do a movie with like supernatural powers where there's a glamour thing that's scary, I can think of some ones that did that.
Oh, such as
for one, Poltergeist.
Oh,
the scene I'm talking about.
Oh God, it
with
makes my skin crawl every time. Yeah. Appropriately enough, it makes my skin crawl.
Or another personal favorite of mine, something we referenced before watching this movie, The Lost Boys.
Oh, yeah.
With the maggots in the Chinese food.
Yeah. You're eating worms?
Yeah, you're eating worms, Michael. It's like, that's actually unnerving, Mm-hmm. When all the things like show up, it's just so quick and so much at once that it's like
it doesn't give you time to process.
It's like, really?
Also, I know there's like
that's a little much, guys.
Also, I know there's like a comedic undercurrent,
mm-hmm.
but I would go so far as to say that the laughing object scene from Evil Dead 2 is pretty unnerving.
Yeah.
Because Ash has clearly
lost it at that point.
He's been pushed over the edge, and it's implied that that was all just a hallucination, and that it drove him to shoot Bob. I think Bobby Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah, the girl.
Yeah. Good movie. Good movie.
Yeah.
One of my favorite movies of all time. I love Evil Dead 2.
Mm-hmm.
So, we're gonna Siskel and Ebert this some more, or you guys good?
I think we're good. We're also at like almost an hour and 10 minutes.
Okay.
So, Erin, thanks for bringing this to the table.
You're
Made
welcome.
for an interesting discussion.
It did.
Like, very even-handed. We had some good things. We had some critiques.
Yeah.
But all in all, I'm glad you brought this to the table.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You know, I'm one of those people who, when I see like a missed opportunity, my brain keeps going like, but you could have done that, you know?
Yeah.
Because like,
case in point, literally anything about the Star Wars prequels. Too.
Yeah, because
oh my God.
the fact that like this is set in a Catholic school and they're Wicca, like there's so much you could have done with that, but like the whole Catholic school thing is just
underplayed,
basically.
Yeah. Hi, former Wiccan who before that was Catholic.
Yeah, like it's like you can do a lot of stuff about loss of faith, finding faith in a new alternative, and like you know, like how letting yourself fall into another faith too quickly could also like be destructive and stuff like that.
I feel like nuance was the missing ingredient.
Yes.
Yeah.
But other than that, solid film. First,
I had fun.
Yeah. First entry into Spooky Month down. Whoa.
And I'm excited for the two of our picks, but as we are on that phase of the cycle, it falls, of course, to our ringleader.
So we all know that you got typical your guests and ghoulies and like stuff for Halloween. Like what are the stock images for Halloween? You got your witches,
vampires, werewolves.
Yeah, exactly.
Foreshadowing is a narrative device that.
So we're gonna cover something that I don't think we've done yet.
Yeah.
On the podcast, I don't think this is a subgenre of horror that we've covered. I'm not talking about horror comedy. We have covered horror comedy before.
John dies at the end.
Shaun of the Dead.
Shaun of the Dead.
I don't think we've done a ghost movie.
I'm not counting Jacob's Ladder because that's more psychological.
Yeah, and it's, you know, it could be a whole
blurring of the lines.
Blurring of the lines. It could be, and you know, it's a whole like dying. Spoiler alert for Jacob's Ladder, but it's a whole dying dream scenario basically.
Yeah.
You know what happens in that like brief moment between life and death. You know.
Yeah.
Like,
you see Macaulay Culkin, you know.
Yeah, you see Macaulay Culkin. He tells you that he's moving on to much bigger things in a couple of years, and unfortunately, your career is probably not going to have the same trajectory as his. But hey,
seriously,
it is what it is.
Seriously, Tim Robbins was fucked over after the Shawshank Redemption.
He really was.
Yeah.
How did he not have a huge career? But anyway, so we're going to be covering a Michael J. Fox movie, one of the lesser known works in his oeuvre, I would say. Which is a shame because we're going to talk about one of, at the time, the most ambitious movies of its era. A movie that had one of the longest production cycles of the, like, at the time it had like the longest production cycle of a movie. Like, this movie was in pre-production for like several years. Yeah. And then production lasted for like a year itself.
Like, I know this movie's had problems, but god damn.
Yeah, there was a lot that went on to this. And this movie, our next one, The Frighteners, excuse this terrible cover. I hate this cover. Why did they make Michael J. Fox look like that? He doesn't even look like Michael J. Fox. But we're talking about a work from Peter Jackson. This is from his New Zealand era, pre-Lord of the Rings fame. And it's basically a horror comedy with a score by Danny Elfman that had one of the most unfortunate release date timings ever that led to this film being critically underseen despite great critical reviews and a lot of high praise. We're going to be covering The Frighteners, which will have a lot of interesting stuff to talk about. First one I'm going to say to get you right off the bat, this film, it was where they founded WetFX.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes. The special effects team that would go on to do the effects for the entire Lord of the Rings trilogy and countless other films afterwards. So join us next time when we cover the absolutely astonishingly good, underrated horror comedy about a architect who gains the power to communicate with ghosts after the tragic death of his wife, and the strange circumstances that happen after he starts to use that power for his own personal gain. Next time on The Frighteners.
See you next time.
Which, why would you have a poster that is that good?
That's cool, yeah.
That is that good.
That is awesome.
Why the fuck is that not the default cover?
Yeah.
A question to ask in the actual episode, probably.
Because, like, look at the other releases. They've had shit covers.
Yeah. We're on B-roll.
We're rolling.
I don't care.
Ah, shit, sorry. Hold the mic.
Fucking snip. Record. Let's go.
Killer Score episode 77. 5, 4, 3, 2.